everybody. Pastor Jen here with our weekly update for April 17th, 2020. And for those of you who are kind of in the land of what day of it is it? It's Friday. It's Friday. It's a snowy day outside, so I've been spending most of the day inside, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to give you a weekly update on the goings-on at St. John and what to expect this week. So I want to talk to you a little bit about worship, an update on our ministries, including the food pantry. And also, I wanted to give you an update on what to expect next. Not that I have any big news about that, but I do want to let you know about how we're giving it some thought. So, on to your update. And the first thing I want to talk to you about is worship. First, a word of gratitude to you all for all the ways that you were involved in Holy Week worship, whether you were participating or you contributed to some of our congregational videos, the way you showed up and shared comments. I find this to be a continual way that I have been fulfilled over these last weeks. It's both of these things at once. One thing is that it's so different, and I do miss having in-person worship. But the other thing that I'm finding is that out of this kind of crazy change that we've had, that God is working in so many ways, and you're sharing videos. And one of the things that was personally fulfilling for me, and I know the other pastors as well, was the way in which congregation members submitted items. So that was like all of our worship. So we found that to be so really enriching that we're going to continue to do that over the course of the next weeks to come. So one of the things you can expect this weekend is a message of peace from some congregational members. And then also we have a guest preacher who is Bishop Jeff Clements of the Northern Illinois Synod, who's going to give us a message relating to that beautiful story in the Bible about Jesus' resurrection appearance to his disciples who are in locked rooms, and he appears to them and says, "Peace be with you." So it's a message of peace and hope. And also Pastor Evan's going to sing us a song, and our musicians have put together some music for us. So it will be a beautiful worship. And we'll do it as we have in these last weeks. We will make it available to you at 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, God willing, and no technological problems. Pray and pivot is the new mantra of the pastors. At any rate, so that's going to be available to all of us on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And we will send you the links via email as we have in the past weeks. So please join us for worship. Some of the things that are going to be a little different this week is we're trying some things online that we usually do in person. So make sure to take a moment to read through this email and see what's going on, including our first ever large Zoom meeting for confirmation students. We're going to give that a shot. And confirmation families are going to get information in the email about that. We're doing some things around one of our milestone ministries, and we're really adapting new ways of being in this time. God's doing a lot of new things, and for that, I'm really grateful. I want to also let you know about what's going on with our food pantry, which is the only ministry that we have been using our building for in the last several weeks. So every single week, we have been attempting to be able to increase the number of households that we're able to serve in our community. And this week, we are able to serve 330 families through the St. John Food Pantry. And this happens on Saturday mornings. And there's more information about how to make that possible if you're interested. But I wanted to say, you've already been making it possible through your contributions and your prayers and your support. It's good work that we do. It's holy work that we do when we serve one another, and that continues to go on. And there are ways that you can see what's happening because we post it on our Facebook pages. So if you go to the St. John Facebook page, that's St. John by the Mall, or our food pantry Facebook page, which is the St. John Lutheran Church food pantry page. Both of these you can find by accessing our website. you'll see updates, weekly updates on what's going on with that ministry as well. So thank you for all the ways in which you make that happen. All right, I want to talk to you about what to expect next. First of all, I want to let you know that all along the way, we have been giving faithful and thoughtful decisions about what to expect and what should we do next and everything. And we are now moving into the phase where we're asking the question, what needs to be in place when the time comes in the future, so that we can gather together again safely. And I'll tell you right off the bat, we have no predictions on dates at this moment. It would not be prudent to even imagine when that might happen. But there are a few things that we know at this point. And one of them is when it is safe to come together, it won't be like a light switch turning on. So in other words, we won't be a faith community that all of a sudden is like, all right, we're all just going to keep doing the same things that we did before. I imagine that as people are talking on the local level and the state level and on the national level, it will be a phased response. As I said, it's too early to predict dates, so hang tight. Every single week we are also receiving information, and we're still in that holding pattern that we have continued to be on. But we want to be able to make decisions and communicate it in a centralized way so that everybody in our faith community is on the same page. And so I will continue to give you weekly updates on what to expect next. And so this week's weekly update is we're continuing to hold the course, and we're continuing to hang tight and to give thought and not just react to what's going on. It's a kind of spiritual practice that we can do as a community of faith. So I'm very grateful for all the ways that we can gather together online and the ways that you've been interacting on our Facebook page and using your emails and reaching out to one another. It's so very important to this time. I want to also kind of point you to another video that I'm uploading this afternoon about everyday spirituality, because this is also a time when we want to pay attention to our spirits, our own and the ones of our loved ones and the community. And I want to give you a few ways maybe to do that in the other video, Everyday Spirituality. So when you have a chance, you can check that one out as well. So my love to you all. Please be safe, be well, and continue on doing what you're doing to make this world a better place in whatever way you can. Peace be with you all. Miss you all. Stay safe. It's going to be beautiful weather this weekend. So I know I will definitely be outside after worship on Sunday, and I hope you will too. We'll see you all later. Bye-bye.